Weird. But okay. Hello there. Get my camera a little. I'm working on something real quick, guys, and I'll get to intro time. It is coffee time. Live streams. Where'd you go? I'm not sure what this live stream's done. I need to save. Go back here, and I need to go here, and I need to go here. I don't save image as. We're going to put it in pictures. Kind of new laptop. Well, newish. And I haven't gotten a chance to get everything on here. I'm still working on it. Let's see. This is a tank top, by the way. So it's kind of a derogatory term for a tank top. Cancel. Hit save. Save. Okay, if I go like this, open link. I'm feeling kind of lazy today. But thank you for the puppy. She is cute. She's my moon bear. She likes to hang around and do stuff. I'm gonna zoom this in just a little bit. There we go. It's a little bit better. Yeah, I'm just kind of hanging around. This is like my relaxation clothes when I don't really want to do anything. I do have to go here in a little while, so it's gonna change some things. I need to take my laptop with me today. Is that a black pearl tattoo? No, it is not. It is a pirate ship though. There's probably some amount in there of like, hey, pirate, black pearl, all that stuff, but had some good coffee. I just need something to pick me up, and this is helping. But hello, hi, my name is Justin. This is Fox and Robyn recording. Check out our website. I'm not usually like this. I usually have, I don't know. I was trying to feel a little more comfortable today, and a tank top was what I feel comfortable in. So that's just what it is. But check out our website down below, foxandrobynrec.com. You've got all sorts of things you can see. I also wear a tank top because I get a lot of people who are like, we want to see your tattoos, and it's hard to pull up shirts and stuff. So, um, this is it. This is me sitting here in a tank top, so you can see all my tattoos, all the ones you don't normally get to see. So, and I do have pajama pants on, so just deal with it. Just gonna have to deal with it. The black pearl is probably my favorite one, which is probably where I got some of the inspiration for this tattoo. But it is a pirate ship, nonetheless. I do like me some pirates. My hair's crazy. Will it stay crazy? Who knows? I've been thinking about getting a haircut. I don't know. I really don't know yet. I've gone a couple. I thought about shaving it all. My daughter's like, "No, don't shave your head." I was like, "Okay, good to know." She's becoming my stylist as she gets older. Happens when you have children and they start getting older. They start telling you what you can't. Well, more my daughter. My son's like, "I don't care, Dad." Talking about. Let's go here. Also, the Dutchman was cool. That was not a depiction of the actual Flying Dutchman ship. Looked much different. Just FYI, if you're wondering, what did the Dutchman actually look like? Didn't look nothing like that. So Some yes, some were knights, were Templar knights. Um, the word Viking actually means pirate, so you have Vikings who were pirates as well. Who, let's see, they're probably about the same time frame than the Templars and the Vikings. Vikings were maybe a little bit forward. Oh, talking ball, you have asked the age-old question. It's like a chicken and egg there. If you drop soap on the floor, is the soap dirty or is the floor clean? That's a good question. It's like, is the chick which came first, chicken or the egg? Yeah, it's a good question. Did the soap become dirty because you dropped it on the floor, or was the floor now clean because the soap's been dropped, or is the soap now dirty because the floor was dirty? But was the floor clean before you dropped? There's so many things that could go there. So. But hi, you keep jumping up to 20. That's awesome. Okay, well that's on you, man. Um, yeah, the soap becomes dirty, but the floor won't be clean enough. That's a valid thought. Oh, there's so many things to think about when it comes to it's like, is the floor now clean? I don't know. Is it dirty because is it did it only become clean because I washed it, or did it become clean because I dropped the soap on it? I don't know. These are all questions. Who's emailing me? Oh, great. Which kids? Oh, yeah, only three? Really? Yeah, I'm using my account. I'm using my account. It's all me. I do need to look into business cards. Hi, Lazaro. I'm just gonna go. You should clean your house. Definitely. Definitely clean it. I have four dogs. I'm constantly cleaning my house. But I'm okay with it because my house smells clean. I feel good about how my house looks. And, it is what it is. Um, Especially the studio. We're always down here. Nope, I do not know Nancy. Sorry. I know a Nancy. That's not her last name. I feel like that's a made up last name. Could not be. There's some people that I'm like, really? That's your last name? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, are you sure? They're like, absolutely, my entire life. So weird. Not sure how long this will go today. I'll probably cut it a little shorter than usual just because I do have some things I need to do. Um, I did, I did finally pull the trigger on a MacBook M1 Max. Little St. James Island. I don't know. Shaft American pop, K-pop. Cool. I don't know those people. I know a lot of people. Those don't mean anything. St. James Island though sounds familiar, but I can't. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I got this new laptop. I had a MacBook Pro M1. I had a MacBook M1 Pro, and a lot of people are like, "Why didn't you go with the M5 or wait to the M6?" No, I don't know Cardi B. I don't know anybody. Do I like Cardi B? She's okay. Um, for me, she's just okay. I'm like, there's obviously people out there that love her. Her music for me is just okay. Her as a person, I don't really know much about her as like a person, but eh, is what it is. Oh, yeah, average watch minute. Her music's okay. It's not my cup of tea of music. I like Wilco. If you've ever heard Wilco, that's kind of more my styling. So, but like I was saying with the MacBook Pro, I bought this MacBook Pro, this 14-inch one that I was like, yeah, I love it. It's great. But then I was doing some stuff the other day and I was like, I'm hitting the top. Most beautiful. Actually, she was also stuck the most beautiful woman in 2020. Cool. I still don't know who she is. I don't keep up on those kind of trends. Maybe I should. Maybe not. I don't know. She's a half American. That's cool. Like I don't keep up on most things like I should, and that's okay. I have better things to do with my time. Um, like I do. Yeah, you can search her up. I'll do it later. Um, I'm going back and forth. I'm on the fence. I have this compressor that's sitting on the rack over here, and I keep going back and forth on whether I want to keep it or not. Let's see what the bead message is. That's really not a question to ask here, Abdul. So we go hide. I like that. Anyways, um, but yeah, I got this MacBook Pro that had a 14-inch. The 14 inches was great for traveling, put my backpack, whatever. Um, just couldn't. Um, couldn't what was it, what was the word, I just couldn't have enough processing with it. Just couldn't. It was keeping up okay, but I put like a logic. I was like, I'm gonna put this. I have a test logic session. I have a test Pro Tools, a test logic one, and I might have another test one that I don't use anymore, that I can't, but I don't obviously don't use it anymore because I can't remember what it is. Good for you. But anyway, so I was testing this logic session, and I was like, okay, put this plug. It's like it loads up the same plugin on like 60 tracks, I think it is, something like that. Something, maybe it's 100. It's a large amount. I remember it's 60 because that's an average for me right now of tracks of songs I've been getting, that 50 to 60 range. So I was like, okay, I'll load up with 60 tracks, master bus included, everything, and it was like new. Well, it did do it, but it was at like, because there was only 8 cores in that machine, and I was like, okay, so it's doing it, but it's only up to like seven, like it's at 70%. Yes, weed is legal in Colorado. It's still not legal nationwide. Like, it's on a federal level, it's not legal, but on a state level, it is. And we're not the only state. I think Oregon, Washington, maybe Maryland. There's like a handful of states, I can't remember all of them, that have it legalized, and it's okay. You're walking down the street and you'll smell it every so often. Like, but I really don't care. Good for you. I really don't. I really don't care. Like, I find it funny when people are like, I like this. That's cool. That's cool that you like that. I really, it's like the amount that I actually cared is at a low level when people tell me, especially when you're like, I like Coca Cola. I'm like, cool, I do too, but I also, that's great. It's like a person, like you tell me personal preferences. I can only care so much. So, we've gone up to 1359 subscribers. I think we were up to 1360 and someone dropped off, which is fine. Sometimes it drops off spam accounts. Like YouTube will go through and just like, spam, get rid of it. Try to have. I think most people that are subscribed to us are actual people. But you can check out our other stuff, our website, all of our Instagram stuff. You can also check out all the videos we've been doing. We did a live stream. We did 2 live streams on Monday. Um, yeah, it's kind of like, I like music. I'm like, that's cool, but I can only care so much. Which is fine. It's not that I don't care. It's just I have, you've met the threshold of how much I can. Um, I don't know. This is kind of how I feel lately. But we did do, like I said, Monday we did 2 live streams. I wasn't planning on doing two that day, but I did anyways. I did the coffee time, this one. And then I did behind the scenes one with a session that came through. I was like, oh, hey, session's coming through. And we're gonna do it again on Monday. We have another session rolling in on Monday. They'll probably do it with, to some extent. I don't know where. I'm gonna try to hide the camera a little this time, which I probably will hide it probably somewhere back in where it is right now. So there are many types of music. Yeah, you can't. It's not that you can't not like music. It's just, how much do you care for someone else's preferences? Ramadan, I'm fasting. Well, good for you. We had Ash Wednesday the other day. That was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was like exactly 2 weeks ago. Or no, a week. No, it was 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Religious holidays don't make sense to me because a lot of them, not all of them, but there's a lot of them that are taken from pagan holidays and adapted. Easter's one of them. Sounds being weird. This little sidebar. It's scrolling, but it's not scrolling. Do I know who also fasted? I'm sure there's lots of people. That's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know. It's not that I don't care. I just don't know. And I've come to find in life that I've let less I care about something, the less I put stuff into it. So if it's something that's not like something I'm really into, so Prophet Muhammad, David, and Moses. Well, David was a king. Moses was a leader, kind of a prophet, I guess. Depending on how you see it. Muhammad was definitely he was a prophet of the Islamic faith. Which depending on who you talk to is the only faith. I don't know. I don't know about that. It's like religion is a weird topic because everybody thinks that their religion is the right one, which is funny. It's like mine's the right one. Mine's the right one. No, mine's the right one. It's like you can't all be right. So yes, before David was a king, he was a shepherd. It's true. He was. And from King David came Jesus. It's all his whole lineage was that Joseph was Jesus's earthly father was and I say that just to kind of differentiate the whole thing of who Joseph kind of was, but yeah, yeah, and there was Solomon, and yeah, there's they had a bunch of kings, they had a whole bunch of them. It's like every country that has had kings, they had a whole bunch of them. England's had a ton of them, you know. So, but it's funny. I do find it the amount of people that try to convert me on these things are like, you should convert to this thing. Nope, not gonna do it. What was it? We have a lot of Mormons around here because we're close to Utah. Um, you read Lesser Key of Solomon. I've read the Apocrypha. I read the book. Let's see what books are in the Apocrypha. I don't even remember all of them. Right now, I'm reading the book of Enoch. Apocrypha books of the Old Testament. The Maccabees. There's Wisdom of Solomon. Yeah, there's a lot of books. There's narrative and romance books that were taken out. There's apocalyptic books that they took out, which I think is Psalm 151. Um, excuse me, this is kind of a little thing. Kind of gave me like a little rundown of like books they took out. But yeah, a book of Enoch in here. Book of Enoch was like the book. I don't know if it was the book right before. I'll say it was the book between Jenna. No, it was. I don't know really where Enoch falls in the line, but yeah, it doesn't sound as much fun. I don't know if you've ever been with a virgin. It's not generally fun. Woman who hasn't had sex yet. That sounds like a great idea. You're not even guaranteed them. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a good time. A bunch of women who don't know how to have sex. That sounds. To some guys, that kind of sounds like hell. You have something from Bangladesh. I can't read those too though. You have something in your face. You can have them to yourself because I'd rather. I don't know. I'm a one woman kind of guy. 72 is too many. Bangladesh. I have a pair of shoes made in Bangladesh. Actually, where are these made? These are made in Cambodia. I do have a pair of shoes made in Bangladesh. They're like a wicker pair of shoes. I don't ever wear them because I don't want to break them. I do. I feel like I'm going to break them. So, they're given to me by some missionary friends. Was it friends? I can't remember. I don't remember exactly. I got them from a missionary that goes to Bangladesh, and they gave them as like a present. I was like, cool, thank you. So, no, I probably have other shirts that are made there too, but got one person watching. This is two. Am I trying to lowball you? What? Do you know what lowball means? Wasn't aware we were talking about pricing. I'm not trying to sell anything. Well, I am. I'm actually trying to sell. I sell studio time. If you want to support our studio and you have music that you want us to mix, master, and record, let us know. You can go through our website and it'll tell you everything you need to know about us. I need to go to the website and there's some pictures. I do need. Yeah, yeah. I do need to update. Oh, it's a day. It definitely is a day. Yesterday was a long day. A lot of stuff. Updates from I have it in LLC. Pay for it every freaking year. Oh, yeah, a bunch of people looking on our website. 52, Basil. No, four. Yay, four people. I like when there's four people. Although some we had 20 earlier, and then four, so and two, and then one, and then three, and then four, and then 10, and it is what it is. Whatever gets us people seeing our channel and looking at our website and stuff like that in the studio, you can kind of see what we've done here. If I kind of put it back, you can kind of see the drums are back there. I am a drummer. I do like to play them. So if you want us to play drums on a track, let me know. It's not too expensive. It's just I think it's for me to play drums. I usually charge about 100 to 150 a song, unless I'm producing it, and then it's a little bit different. That's a little bit different pricing feature because you're here. But if you just want me to play on stuff, that's about what it costs. Um, what else? But yeah, we do have a band coming on Monday. I hope they're still coming on Monday. Monday to record some songs. I can't remember how many they bought. I have to look at the chart. I think they bought two. One or two songs. I can't remember. Anyways, they bought some songs and they bought some time here in the studio that they're gonna come and record. So we'll probably spend some of Sunday getting that all ready. Um, although it's pretty much ready, but I want to dial in my drums. I want to dial in, which is why I like having interns, and none of my interns start for another month, or 2 months actually. Anyways, or I bring in a friend, like I bring in people that I know are drummers, like, hey, come hang out. Well, you'll have some coffee or something, and or a beer, or we'll just hang and we play drums, and I'll get tones, and I'll get my levels set, and be good to go. So but I can kind of do that on my own a little bit. It's just harder. It's harder when I do it on my own. So, anywho, yeah, 23 minutes. I might hop off here because I do have to go places, and I'm not feeling overly ecstatic about doing anything today, really. So, what you say? Cool, good for you. My ancestors ran from the law. Not all of them. Some of them. Um, what's the other one? We've got somewhere in my kid said there's some pirate stuff of Talmer. I don't know where that is. I'll actually look up real quick, I suppose, if I really feel like it. It's not giving me a location. It will. Or did you come from Elder Scrolls? Because it's there we go. There's Timmer. No location. Sense of Talmer. Well, who was that? Anyways, I got Vikings in me somewhere. Hence the Viking tattoos. And the pirate ships. So there could be some. I don't know. I think there might be a little English in me too. Very little. My kids are like part Irish, so we're I think I got more of the Scandinavian. My brother got more of the German side. No, they didn't have canoes. I'm sure they built some canoes, but their ships were like very leading edge. They used them to traverse to the Atlantic Ocean. So, which was not a the type of boat that they have was quite a feat. So, they went they went to Iceland, Greenland, and northern part the north half of North America. So they did quite a bit in those boats, but they were not a canoe. Not even really canoe like, really. Canoes are much different. Now you want to talk about canoes. I don't know who invented boats. I don't know if history goes back that far. Recorded history. Um there's someone probably credited with it somewhere way back in the day. Because the Phoenicians had boats, the Polynesians had boats. They've actually figured that the Polynesians actually came to South America. The South America. Egyptians had boats. Let's see who else boats. Who else had boats? Oh man, because there's so much history that we've forgotten as human a human race that there's stuff we can't remember. Let's see who. Let's see if there's even a thing who built the first boat. We can't even agree on really who wrote. The Egyptians are definitely who really built the pyramids. So just says early humans, 12,000 years ago. Earliest evidence is in the Netherlands. Um, they're saying that there's reed boat pictures in Azerbaijan caves, Egyptians, Mesopotamians. So no one knows. That's what it's telling me here. As early as 12,000 years ago is what they're saying, but they don't really know. They don't. Noah had an ark. It wasn't really a boat. Like a big barn that floated. Older Egyptians or Vikings? Egyptians are definitely older, dude. Vikings didn't come around till what 880 something like that because they they conquered England in like from like 900 to 1000 AD. They had maybe no yeah something like that like 900 or 1000 to 1100 something like that. Right around that time they conquered England and they had what they called Danes Law, which was their whole thing. So they speculate that they found ruins of Noah's Ark in Turkey. It hasn't necessarily been proven that it is, and it hasn't been proven that it isn't. You can only assume that that's what they have found. So, but it really wasn't a boat. If you look up the actual, like, not just from like what was it you've got? There's biblical accounts, there's historical accounts. But if you look up those dimensions, the dimensions of the boat wasn't like boat shaped. It wasn't like this shaped. It was like a big square more than anything. You want to visit Turkey? Oh, here, Turkey's nice. Here, Istanbul's nice. Um, I don't think you can go to the spot where they say that's where the ark is. I don't think the government will let people go there right now. Um, not sure why, but I've heard that they don't let people go there right now. Um, even if it isn't Noah's Ark, it's still a historical site, and they got to preserve it. So you get too many people going over and people taking stuff and whatever, it just gets looted and lost to time, which is how we've lost so much stuff. We've lost so much history because of looters. So No, we have gained some history because of looters. Like we've been able to find stuff that looters have taken, but do not condone looting historical sites or graves either. Call them grave robbers. Um, been to Chichen Itza, and that's pretty cool. So, anyways, where are we at here? About half an hour. Think I may hop off. Puppies are asleep. I have to get moving here in a little bit. I gotta go do some live sound tonight. I did some stage stuff yesterday. I'll do some more stage tomorrow. I'll do some more stage on Friday. But tonight is live sound. And honestly, this is a thing. It's just a rehearsal. They could probably do it. Search. Can you search the? Why would I search those? The word loot. Loot word. Or are you talking about the root word of origin, or the origin of the word loot? Words are hard. That's all I know. I don't know, but people take stuff. They take stuff from these historical sites, and then we lose a lot of historical things, and they sell them on the black market. And why? Can you not? They're obviously on the internet. I think you can handle it. You're talking to me through YouTube, so anyways, man, it's 56 degrees. It's supposed to be 60 degrees here. That's Fahrenheit. Um, I don't care Celsius, whatever. But it's supposed to be really warm today, so I might go hang out outside a little bit before I have to go places. But I have to go sit inside for a little bit. It's so nice, like walking out and not having to have a coat. Yes, you are. You're very right. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Um, yeah, it's nice. Although this weekend we're supposed to get some snow. I'm hearing Friday 2 to 3 inches. We're supposed to get like a quarter inch of rain, which is gonna make everything nice and icy, and then we'll get snow. So great. Uh, hit the like and subscribe if you guys haven't. Watch our other videos, our other content we got out there. Please watch them. It does help us uh, grow the channel and kind of know what's going on with what needs, like what videos we should do more of. When we're like, yeah, people really liked that style of video, we're gonna keep doing that. Or they didn't, we're gonna, kind of gives us some metrics. But go ahead, watch our stuff, watch our shorts, our live streams, our long form stuff. Helps us get views, helps us grow the channel. It's a good way to support us without having to pay anything. You get to do it for free. You're still supporting us by watching our content and seeing the stuff that we're putting out. I do have another video I'm going to be putting out. It's more of a rant opinion video uh, that will be soon. I do have a tour video I want to do of the studio. I need to do one of why I've kind of done the desk that I have here, and why I've gone to a laptop, and just some things that I need to do. That way, that might be all one big video. Like, hey, we have some changes, and here's why. It's probably with that video. That'll probably be the next video, and then the rant video, or maybe I'll do them in the same day and I'll post them. But thanks for liking us though, and subscribing, and doing all that fun stuff. It really helps us out. We've grown the channel a lot. We're right around oh geez, what have we done this month? Just this month alone, we've done almost 6,000 views, which is great. We've done more than 6,000. I know it's up that because this is yesterday's. I haven't looked at today's. It won't show me today's until. No, he was convicted. It was a convicted murderer. What are you talking about? They actually he didn't go to jail, but yeah, all the evidence pointed to him. Anywho, not what I'm talking about here. Talking about our channel and how we're growing it. This year alone, in 2026, we're hitting about 100 and almost 100. Yeah, we're a little over 108,000. I'm trying to read numbers here and look at the camera at the same time. It doesn't work. But yeah, we're at about 108,000 views for the year, which is grateful to all of you guys. Last month, you guys rocked it with the views, and we're at like, oh, actually, it says we're about the same as last year with watch hours, which is good. We're not low. We're right where we should be. 468. Um, I know it's more than that because it's not showing me today's. It won't show me real time today's. It just shows me what the last metric it took. My phone will though, which I don't know why the app will and the desktop won't. So they call you Fred Flintstone because you wear a leopard shirt and roll around in a let's see, you pedal your car with your feet. So I think it's funny that you're asking about OJ Simpson because that was like a good like, oh man, I was a kid when that happened. You're talking 30 years ago. Oh, and you live with dinosaurs. Cool. No, that makes sense. Mankind did live with dinosaurs, so that's a thing. But yeah, we're subscribers a little bit down this year, but I'm not trying to hit the subscribership so hard this year because you have gotten us. All of you that have hit the like and subscribe, well, all of you that hit the subscribe button have helped us get to over the mark for that we were trying to hit. We were trying to hit 1,000 last year. We did that. We did actually more than that, and right now we're at like almost 1,400, which I'm super grateful that you've done that. But don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you've watched our stuff, you like our stuff. Hit the button. You'll get more stuff. You'll get notified. You'll just see more content from us when we post stuff. And we're gonna start premiering probably some more of our videos and stuff as time goes forward. Just trying to do things a little differently. We do get quite a bit of likes on here. I see about 5, which I'm grateful for. Um, but yeah, it's crazy. This month alone has just skyrocketed in views and watch time. The subscribers are a little low, but it's hard to tell in the beginning of the month. Good for them. Yeah, I don't care. I don't always care about the comments, especially if you start saying stuff that doesn't really make sense. Or you're just trying to get a reaction out of me. But yeah, go check out other videos, guys. We got a lot of stuff out there. We're going to be doing some more music stuff, some more live streaming of bands that are here playing, um, just some stuff like that. We'll probably do some more. I might pull back from doing the live streaming stuff, or at least the coffee time stuff. This is the I've only done one other one this week. Um, but yeah, that's just kind of where we are with that. Um, Now, mind you, people, when you are on our live streams, that kids do watch this, so you're inappropriate. I'll pull you. Gotcha. Anyways, what else are we gonna be doing this month? With the live streams. That's really about probably pull back from the coffee time. We'll keep doing the sessions that come in. We got 2 sessions next week that we'll probably live stream. Um, Probably put a little more time in doing a little more thought and time into doing the long form stuff. That makes no sense. I'm reading a comment, and that comment makes no sense. So, anyways, yeah, we'll probably be doing more stuff like that. I don't know if I'll be doing any more reviews of stuff. I might review some stuff that I've been using. I might do like some maintenance videos. Like I said, we're trying to do some more tutorial stuff, and the tutorial stuff I really have to like sit down and really think out hard because I want it to be different. I really do. I might start bringing more people onto the live stream here to kind of do coffee time, kind of just talk and whatever, be a person here. So you're gonna light some rap verses. Good for you. We don't do hip hop here. We do rock and roll mainly. Sometimes I'll do some hip hop if it's just some minor stuff, but we generally don't have a lot of hip hop that comes through here. We do mainly rock and roll, indie artists, singer songwriter, country. Those are the top ones that we do the most of, and that's what we bring on the most because that's what I enjoy doing. I don't enjoy doing hip hop. I really don't. A lot of people are like, oh, well, it brings in the money. I'm like, really doesn't. Hip hop guys pay garbage. They want an hour. I charge a minimum of 2. So, and they always get mad at me because it's, well, what am I gonna do with the, like, you charge me an extra hour? I'm like, yeah, I told you it was a minimum of 2 hours. You have to pay the 2 hours, you know. Okay, good for you. Yeah, hip hop guys. There's some out there that I do like, but most people that come in here are just kind of like, Yeah, I have one guy that comes in and does his vocals here, and I don't mind that because we're doing some production. There's actually some production involved, but the guys that come in are like, I have this beat, I'm gonna rap to it, and that's it. I force the crap out of me. I'm bored. I'm bored by the time he does the third take. If he does a third take, um, actually, some of them I'm bored by the second take. I'm like, great, you did it. And they're like, oh, I want to do it again. Cool. They're also like, do you have a vocal booth? And I say, no, I don't have a vocal booth. I don't have a vocal booth because I want the room to be all one room, and I like to be able to talk to my musicians without having a piece of glass. Now, I have thought about dividing this room in half, especially this little area I'm in. I've thought about putting a little wall that kind of goes here. It kind of divides this off, and I have a little partition that I was playing with the other day to see how it fit. Like if I were to put a partition here, and I have that on the back side of me, but I just don't like it. I don't like the feeling. The vibe's wrong. So I always have them come in and like, yeah, just go stand on the rug in the middle of the room. That's the best spot for vocals. Um, you like tortas? I love tortas. Tortas are fantastic. They taste so dang good. It's hard to find a good one. No, no, take it back. We got quite a few Mexican restaurants around here that do pretty good tortas. I was gonna say I was trying to find a restaurant, but we have quite a few Mexican restaurants out here that do a fantastic job with that. I wanted to I'm doing testing stuff because I got a new laptop, so I'm gonna turn off that interface. Doesn't need to be on. I'm gonna take my laptop with me tonight because I do use it to work on stuff while I'm at this venue. That's a that's a terrible pun. Anyways, I was trying to think. Yeah, the hip hop guys aren't really. I don't make any money off of them. It doesn't, and it's kind of a waste of my time sometimes, unless you come in here and you're like, yeah, I got this thing that we're gonna produce it. I'm like, cool. And then we sit here and he makes his beat and he makes his, and we do his vocals and, we use the stuff here to actually make the music. I kind of consider that it's more songwriting when it's that aspect. The guys that bring in the beat, it's like, yeah, I've got it off of YouTube. I'm like, well, you probably don't have the rights to do it. So I'm not going to put my name on it. You can put your name on it. That's fine. Don't put my name on it. So do what I want, Abdul. You can't make me. When this cup is empty, I'm probably going to cut the stream off because it's almost empty. And it's a good time to do that because I can't drink coffee if there's no coffee to drink. Um, how about you play it and you tell me how it sounds? Nope, not going to do it. That's not what we do here. Have you not seen any of my live streams? Kissy face please isn't going to help you. Um, plus, I don't want to get flagged. I don't want the copyright strikes. You can do it and you get the copyright strike. I'm doing very well of not ever having copyright strikes on my live streams. Even the ones where we have live music, there's enough of it that it doesn't. Because we're usually most stuff that I'm streaming is original content. It's not like, hey, the guy's singing a cover of this. So when it's original content, we don't get that. But if it's from your label will be like, he used it. If you have a label, like he used a song in our thing and he didn't pay us, and now we're gonna pull his thing because he's not gonna do it. So much easier. Okay. Cool. Can I come all red? I did that already. I thought there was a thing in here. Uh-uh. Cool. Anyways, you can't afford a lawyer. Bummer that you can't afford one. People can steal your music then. You still own it though, and copyright gets, even if you don't have it copyrighted. But you said you had a label, your label song. So that means you have a label, and the label has a copyright on it, probably. That's the fun thing about music is when you get a record label underneath you, if you don't fill the paperwork out right, or don't read it correctly, they can own your catalog. Yeah, there's a lot of artists that don't own their stuff because they did it with a label, and the label owns it, or the label owns the distribution on it. They own the song, but they can't distribute it without the label. So labels are kind of a two-edged sword. They can be good, but they can also be really, really cumbersome. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, I'm not. Oh, that's the Dutch and Dutch. That's no, if it's just the Dutch. I thought it was the Dutch and Dutch. No, that's their new insert thing. That thing's really cool looking. Ooh, I would totally go to that if I chose to go to that. Yeah, it's interesting. I'll say the least. 360 deals only. Great. I don't think record labels in today's age I I think record labels will eventually phase out. I actually don't think they'll phase out in the way of like actually promoting artists and stuff like they used to. I think they'll phase that portion out. I think they'll become more like distributors. They'll just like you get a distribution with them and that's it. So you just gotta be careful with them because you can get your yeah. You are all over the place, dude. Anyways, I think we're gonna hop off here. My coffee is empty, actually. Now it's empty. Coffee's empty. I got stuff to go do and get done for the rest of the day. But thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. You can hit our links down below for affiliate stuff, our website, all that stuff. If you want us to mix, master, record something for you, or you have songs you want us to mix, absolutely send it over to us. We'll mix it. It's not free. Just mind you that we aren't doing free mixes right now, but sometimes we do. Right now we're not. But right now, yeah, just send it over so we can send you a quote of like how much it would take us. Like, hey, I have this song. It's a 3 minute song. It's in this genre. It's a hit. It's a hip hop song. I'm like, great. It's good. Hip hop is gonna get charged a lot more because I don't care about it. I find the stuff that I don't like, I charge more. And I've talked to a lot of guys that are like, yeah, the stuff that we don't do, if they still want us to do it, they get an upcharge because we don't do it. We have to farm it out. And we have to pay that person. So, and we still have to make money. So just think of that. But if you're in a band or something, you want us to come record with us, absolutely hit us up. Check out our other music that we've got on our website. Um, and we're going to move forward uh, with our day. So thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time. Enjoy our other videos that we got on our YouTube channel, and we hope you have a great day. And if I missed you, good morning, good evening, and good night.